Hello, sports fans. It's me, Sportsman Z, Bob Zolke. And I got another video today, and this one is going to be I'm going to start a rivalry series where I look at classic rivalries in sports and detail what happened, things that have happened over the course of that rivalry and the statistics of the rivalry. And there's no better place to start a discussion like that than with my own Chicago Bears and their arch nemesis, the Green Bay Packers. The Bears and Packers rivalry. So here's a quick, quick and dirty chart that I made up to describe the rivalry. You've got the Lifetime series. The Packers lead the series 98, 95, and 6. They first met on November 27, 1921 with the Staleys, who used to be, that's what the Bears used to be called, and it wasn't for very long. With the Staleys defeating the Packers 20-0. The longest win streaks in each team's history in the series. The Bears had won 8 straight matchups from 85 through 88, and the Packers won 10 straight from 94 to 98. And the postseason record is, surprisingly, for two teams that have been around 100 years, the postseason record between these two is only 1-1, with the Bears winning 33-14 in 1941 and the Packers winning 21-14 in 2011. So there's some, quick statistics for you, kind of overall, to describe the series. I was a little disappointed to learn that the Bears are losing the series, but still not by much. So we'll see. Maybe we can come back. Maybe we're starting on an upswing, although the Packers look really good this year. And we don't look quite as good as I would have hoped. So anyway, I want to go down some classic moments in the series. These are some noteworthy games that I stumbled across as I was doing my research. The Packers won a game 16-14 over the Bears on November 2nd, 1941. The Bears came in undefeated in that game. They were 5-0, and they had beaten their first 5 opponents by a combined score of 157 points. And the Bears would go on to remain undefeated from that point on. That was the only game that they lost that entire year, was that 16-14 loss to the Packers. And then many, many years later, in 1985, they would almost go undefeated again, except that the Miami Dolphins would step in their way. The Bears won a game 55-31 on November 6th, 1955, and that was the highest scoring game in the series, which shouldn't be surprising. The Packers won 49-0 over the Bears on September 30th, 1962, and that was the largest margin of victory in the series, and again, I don't think that would surprise anybody. The Packers won 12-6 over the Bears on September 7th, 1980. And the way this must have been a crazy game to watch. Packers kicker Chester Markole was sent out to kick the game-winning field goal in overtime in a 6-6 tie. He kicked the field goal, and Alan Page busted through the line and tipped the ball. But the ball went back to Markole, who ran it in for a touchdown. That would have been a crazy game to see, and I'm sure I didn't see it, but that would have been great. The Packers won 27-24 on Monday Night Football on September 11th, 1995, where Favre had a 99-yard touchdown pass in the game, and his touchdown pass was one of only 13 99-yard touchdown passes in NFL history. On December 22nd, 2008, the Bears won 20-17, and that was the coldest game in Bears history. At game time, it was 2 degrees, and with the wind chill, it was -13. And then there was another game where the Packers won 55-14 on November 6th, 2014. And that, was another crazy game. So that's just a few games that I saw in the research that caught my notice as I was looking at this rivalry, this very storied rivalry. And you like the old throwback Bears helmet there with the white C that didn't have any orange inside of it, huh? Or do you? So anyway, those are my notes on this series. But if there's any Bears or Packers fans out there, I'd like to hear what games that you thought were memorable from the series and what your memories are. Leave those in the comments below. And again, here's my contact information. You can leave comments at, on my Twitter or my Instagram, or even email them to me. Always willing to look at those. If there are any other rivalries, any other sports rivalries you want to see, and there are many, many, many of them. So this is like a treasure trove of material to draw from. There's a ton more rivalries in football alone, but also in hockey and also in baseball. So let me know what rivalries you'd like to see, and I can detail those too. And of course, as always, any other kind of material you would like to see, let me know. I can do a video on it. I'm here for you guys. I always like discussing this kinds of stuff. I love sports, have a passion for it. So anything you want to see, hey, I am willing to put it up. But if you like that video, give me a thumbs up. Even if you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. Let me know what I could do better. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Share it. You can share it below through other media with other people who maybe don't know about the channel. And I think we can keep having a good time and have some real good sports discussions here. But for right now, it's me, Sportsman Z, Bob Zolke, signing off.